Alright, Clemson will be yelling right in the microphone, okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I gotta yell right.
Hi, everybody. I hope you can hear us. Maybe we should see if we can find us live on the YouTube app. Or YouTube. Yeah, we're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. YouTube is inverted.
Well, I got an inbox message that we're live on YouTube.
Nice. Let me see if I can do anything special, like turn this around. Oh no, but it gives me all kinds of good stuff. Hi, everybody. We're gonna do the dream sequence now. All right. I don't know if you can hear it or not on YouTube, so I wanted you to check that out for me.
I'll go right to it.
Nope. Oh, it flips around that way. That's it. Hi. Hi, everybody. How you doing tonight? We're talking about money, and you are first tonight, number one. Very, very good, my buddy up in blue.
It's got like a weird shimmer to it.
Oh, I like that though.
I think I did that.
I kind of like it.
I did that. You want me to take it off or leave it?
No.
It's like all these filters across the bottom. All right. Well, someone's gonna have to hang on to that because that too has a live chat. Are you hearing me? What are you hearing? It's YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're YouTube.
We're YouTube. We are YouTubing and Facebooking at the same time.
YouTube.
Okay, let's share the Facebook feed.
All right. Connection show.
Archiver started and fine. Okay, turn that shit down.
I'm sharing the YouTube feed right now. The Facebook
That's
feed.
fine.
Okay, we're going to be talking about
Sorry.
money buy happiness.
Money.
Can money buy happiness?
Money.
Some people say yes, but then why are the rich people all killing themselves?
Yeah, fucking rich people.
You know? Why is that happening? So we're going to try to figure that out tonight. Also, we have a special guest here. Mark David Chapman himself is with us today.
Yay!
I know, but he did his time.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo.
Give peace a chance, okay?
Here's Mark David Chapman.
Oh, come on, look
Guy
him
who
up.
shot
If you don't
one
know, you gotta look him up.
The guy who,
You gotta look him up.
Nobody?
No, somebody very important. Look him up.
And we're going to be talking about money and can it buy you happiness.
Hi, I don't know if I can see Pete over there. There he is.
We're going to be doing the news thing.
Yeah. What's up? And there are dogs. Yes, Karen. There are 4 dogs in this house. 4. Count them 4.
I
Archie.
think all 1, 2 in the room.
Archie security.
Yeah, one's back here guarding me, the big one.
Yeah. You sure you like that filter? It's kind of whack.
I like it. Leave it alone.
Let's try it.
All right, we'll try it.
There's Archie.
There's Archie.
And then there's
The
Archie.
camera will steal.
He's not camera
The
friendly.
camera steals his soul. He's like an old Indian. Probably like one of the Mexican Indian types. Not my type of Indian. Which of course is Casino Indian.
No.
As opposed to convenience store.
So
Yes.
We're also going to be doing a brand new segment
Oh my
called
god. You forgot.
Punchline's Playhouse.
Hey!
That should be fun.
It should be fun.
I'm going really deep today.
Oh.
You're breaking it off in us?
Yeah.
Snapping one
Oh.
off.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Kidding,
talking
man.
Right in
about.
there. Fist and all.
Can't believe
What?
she just did
Fist?
that.
Fist.
He's
Wow.
fisting.
Fists?
I heard it. I heard her say fisting.
It's gonna be.
The show will be starting very, very shortly.
Very shortly. About a minute and a half, actually, we'll go live as a motherfucker. I'm going to tip this down a little bit. I hope you don't mind, but this is all work in progress. That is so badass. I'm getting high.
Thanks,
Hi,
Karen.
everybody. I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. Facebook, good to see ya. You got your dog too, Florentina? We're going to do that on Friday. That'll be a lot of fun.
I can't wait.
What am I hearing?
It's the dog.
Is it the dogs
Yeah.
snoring?
Yes.
Yep.
Ferris Blue is a snorer. I love him for it, but he's a fucking snorer. So, anyway.
He's comfortable with it.
It does say no one's watching us on YouTube, but I have a feeling that you are.
I am.
Yeah, and I am
Yes,
too.
you will
So,
Interesting.
gonna tune it up on another. I'm gonna get ready to flip a new one here, and I'm going to check us out here on Connections page where we're gonna.
Yes, we are now YouTube friendly.
No, this is all in experiments.
Yes.
Sort of like Punchline's fumbling sex attempts.
Yes, yes.
Wait, live now. There we go. Okay, let's watch. Now it should say I'm watching. Just concerned.
YouTube.
Yeah, there's the audio. So I need that one.
Seriously.
Pretty, looks good.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
no,
fine.
still nobody. Like it's a download sign. Hard to say. All right, kids, let's get ready to do this bad boy.
The artist of the week.
Oh yeah.
One
that's
last
good.
embrace.
Good stuff.
Snag him up. Yeah.
Radio Network, playing the planet's sexiest mix.
Okay.
New intro.
Thank you.
Hey, no drinking in the studio.
I knew this was coming.
That's right, bitches. We're gonna be talking about money tonight.
Money, 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 money.
Oh no, Punchline's already singing.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God! Did you see Precious, my
Look at
husky's
us.
ears?
You look so awesome.
That is
Baby,
cool.
that's
It's like
It's like a
tribute.
dream sequence, like you said.
We're like broadcasting on so many outlets. Now we're doing YouTube at Connections Show. That's 2 words. Facebook Connection Show, 1 word. Yeah, we're taking over slowly but surely.
If you're on acid or smoking pot,
Dude, the
It's
don't
gonna
you
be
love that?
Oh,
awesome.
man.
YouTube.
I just
I
want
know, I'm
to
looking
say,
at it right here. This-
How about this? If you wanted to know what it was like to be on acid or on pot and watch something, go to our YouTube channel.
it's really good, actually.
Connections.
I'm freaking out,
Mhm.
man.
It is pretty trippy. I use a little filter on that one there. So, anyway, hey Emmett, hey Braid, how we all doing on the Facebook feed? We'll be checking you out tonight. Florentina is going to be with us on Friday.
Anxious for that.
I can't wait for that, Dave.
That should be awesome.
That is going to be so good. What's she doing anyway?
I was gonna say it. I
I
was
know,
just
I
like,
already know what she's doing, but it should be a lot of fun getting our what do you call it, our fortunes read and find out about paranormal stuff.
yeah,
Cool.
cast a tag.
So tonight we're going to talk about money. Is it important?
Yeah.
Oh,
Money,
absolutely.
money.
I've got to be able to buy diapers for my 600 kids.
Really?
I need money for that. Diapers just don't buy themselves and walk off the shelf and come
True.
home.
They don't? Wait, what?
Did they make generic Similac?
Man,
Yeah, it's probably built
I
fat
need,
dog.
I need Mampers. That's what I need.
Mampers? You know, they sell them. They're pretty expensive. They call them chopped liver. No, that's Tommy Hawk. Hi, Tommy.
You know, as punishment for me getting pregnant as a teen, my mom refused to allow me to buy regular disposable diapers and made me use cloth diapers.
Dude!
Oh, I'm
I was
sorry.
raised in cloth diapers. They didn't come around. Oh, never mind.
I was like, wait a minute.
Damn No, actually, and they were delivered. No, am I really dating myself?
They were delivered.
I'm from an island.
I
They were
don't know. There wasn't enough baby pictures. Of
milkmen too. We have people that brought.
We had milkmen and
Okay, I was
milkmen.
gonna say milkmen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Milkmen. Yeah, I had milkmen, and a guy that delivered the diapers.
Natural Farms.
That was not the milkman. That was actually your dad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Thank you.
Natural
the
Farms. We couldn't afford that. That was actually too much money.
Yeah, yeah. That's Mr. Punchline. Yes. I don't know. He's got a segment we're giving him tonight. That should be fun. We're gonna talk about money. Does it buy happiness? Doesn't it? I don't know. Probably does. All this and more fun and frivolity. It's coming up next on Connections. Yes, money is important. That's what they're saying. Right. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
What do you think? Good evening to you. Good evening to you. We have 2 people watching. 2 people watching on YouTube. It's probably me and Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on there too.
That's what's going on. You're not catching up, YouTube. You're not as good as the Facebook
Not
Connections
yet.
family, I guess.
Yeah.
No one will ever be.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll figure it out, guys. So anyway, I get about a minute and a half. And then we're gonna kick things off with a story from a guy who has no money.
Yes.
Mr. Punchline.
Yeah. Had money. Had money, doesn't anymore.
Had money. It's
Spent it.
Spent it.
He
But I
spent it
gotta
all.
tell you, okay.
Women, drugs, cocaine.
Meth.
Math. Yes. Math. I spent it all on math.
Really did. No, I will tell you. Now, see, I agree and I disagree with Punchline's math. Okay, he didn't tell her that they were running out of money. She spent like a motherfucker. It doesn't mean, however, that you owe her the money that she fucking spent. I don't know how you get that math.
If
I've
had told
never
her,
heard about that math.
Do you hear
That's
that
new
math?
math.
That's new
Is
math,
that Common
right?
Core?
That's that
I
Common
told-
Core math.
if I had
Don't
told
trust
her,
that Common Core
I
bullshit.
swear to God, don't trust
that
the
Common Core
Core.
bullshit, that actually is gonna make you rot your brain and fall for the New World Order.
Oh, the frogs. Here comes the frogs.
Oh God.
Chemicals are in the water making the freaking frogs gay.
Cream is good. We
Sorry, he comes with the studio.
You know what's funny is one of my coworkers does it, the one that I was telling you about. She does the impression of Mr. Punchline, and she got this woman Linda, who was a viewer again. She started talking, and she was doing
Gets
Mr.
the
Punchline.
Yep, we'll have another break in a minute and finish the story.
Connection Studio Suites. It's
I'm sorry, I'm posting on YouTube.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I used to have money. I used to like money. I don't anymore. I don't have it.
Connections. It's Relationship Radio.
Once upon a time, we could afford anything we wanted to. If we wanted to go on vacation, if we wanted to go buy a bunch of stuff, we could. We had that kind of money. And then the economy kind of collapsed and all kinds of things happened.
That means he lied.
And I lied.
Whores.
And again, I lied about the money.
Whores.
There was
Yeah.
lying about
Whores. And they were there, they doing their trick money, shaking their behinds. Anybody?
No, I don't want to
50
know.
roses.
No.
50 roses.
Craigslist.
No, the Craigslist killer. I don't know. What one was it? Go on.
Tommy Boy.
Well, that's Tommy Boy.
Yeah, there's a line where they're having their board meeting before Tommy decides to go out and do the sales thing.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, I visited a prostitute once during the war, okay?
Once. Okay. All right, so Gwen Stefani starting us off with Rich Girl, huh? That's going to be, that's Money Buyer Happiness. That's Mr. Punchline. I'm Melissa Fox. We got Punchline's buddy here. You guys are like becoming riding buddies.
They're
I've
like
noticed.
BFFs.
They come
over
in
there.
together and stuff. What's going on?
It's
Porn
just
star
Smoke
kids.
cigarettes together. You know, there's a
Yeah,
little bromance
they
going
have some
on. You know?
smoky. Yeah, I've seen this.
He grows on you like a fungus.
He
It's
does.
weird.
He gets right under your skin. Lizzie said, huh?
That's me.
Yeah.
Hashtag Lizzie said what? Give me all my vowels and consonants and everything else.
Your bowels.
Are we blurry? Facebook. Let us know, are we blurry? Because I don't
I don't know.
We
I
look
like
fine
that.
on Facebook.
I
I
like
see it on my computer.
Yeah.
It's blurry. Does it look blurry?
No. Hey, Tank. How you
looks
guys
fine.
doing, man? Good to see everybody here.
Who knows?
So tonight on the show, we got a lot of things to cover. We've got, talking about money and whether or not that stuff, that green, no, not that green. It's so distracted so easy. This money,
Much for money.
Money
Money can't buy me love.
like, come on, you weed. Damn. All right.
And math.
Go
Lots of
again.
math.
Sorry, were we
You
talking
would-
about weed?
That's your Gucci on that right-hand side. In the age of the dollar bill is ruling our lives, and reality shows of the rich and stupidly famous infiltrate our homes. It's no wonder. It really is no wonder the American public is becoming obsessed with money, moolah, coin, debt. You know, we were introduced to lifestyles of the super rich, okay? We see all the grandiosity that money can achieve.
My name is Robin Leach, and it's lifestyles of the rich and
Is
famous.
that guy still alive?
I think so. He
Is
just
that-
had a birthday recently.
Now, wouldn't that be screwed up if he didn't make as much money as you think that he did, and that he was having to be forced to go and enjoy, like, go and look at all these people who have great things, and
Lizzie.
he lives in a cardboard box?
Lizzie. With Shelley Duvall.
Actually, had
Lizzie.
that show that was I can't remember the name of it, but you guys will know.
Lifestyle.
They show their houses on MTV.
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yo, in the crib.
I get so angry because I'd be like, man, I deserve that money much more than
What the-
I don't know anymore. Sometimes things just happen. Yeah, Cribs is the worst. Or when they was it Pimp My Ride or any of that
Oh,
crap.
yeah, I couldn't watch it, man.
No, because it made me mad whenever I find out that someone's paid a couple $1,000 for a pair of shoes, and I'm like,
Shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes.
shoes.
Really?
The most I ever paid for shoes was $500.
You're an idiot. Were they Italian? Nice
Yes.
Italian
They're
shoes?
the rest of the
Did they
time.
get you off or anything?
No, they
Did you
didn't.
sleep with them?
That's it.
Did you wear them
Did they make
every
you
night?
run?
I wore them like a certain way.
No, wait, no. Please don't ever do that with your
Wow.
hand
I
again.
know,
I
what was
thought-
that maneuver you just did there, sir?
Use two hands too. I think it's a lie.
Hey Lorraine, how you doing?
No,
Good
it was
to
the
see you.
shoe.
Drew,
I was holding
what's
the
up?
shoe.
Drew says Robin Leach is still alive at age 76. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that quick hand there and sort of punchline. Lizzie.
Please go away.
Sorry. What
So,
you doing over there?
um,
Tweaking and twisting
I
and bobbing and turning.
Somebody who used to sit here and broke this mic.
Down broke the ass.
You
But
broke
do you
the mic.
realize that Time Magazine states that that we need $75,000 to make $75,000 a year for us to be happy?
What year was that?
I want as much money as possible.
I don't know. That seems about right.
75 per
What
person?
is-
Per person?
No, I don't know.
That is not a happiness
It says-
cap. Although if there's a hat that's $75,000, I'd have to really see this hat. I mean, it would have to be pretty cool.
I mean, I couldn't
I
buy
mean-
an umbrella guy or anything, but
No.
You know.
Okay, well, you gotta take in consideration who did it. This was Princeton University that ended up doing the survey, so.
it's good
Yeah.
cereal.
Alright, so what they're saying is if you're under the $75,000 a year mark,
You can't be happy.
start getting dissatisfied. You start have worries, and you have worries of life. Worries of life come at you.
Yeah.
Bills, not being able
My
to take the
English is
vacation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been many years since have taken a
I
vacation.
don't take
I-
vacation no more either. Forget vowels and home words now.
I
Can't even take your damn parakeet to the vet. It sucks, man. I can't pay my cable. I can't pay my electric. I can't. What?
I talk to those people all the time at work. They're like,
I know
I can't
you do.
afford that. I can't afford that. It's $50. I had somebody quibble over $1.84 once, and I was like,
That's
$1.84.
$1.84,
that's
Uh,
$1.84.
Well, that's like people that in front of me go to pay the tolls and they don't have the change. I'm like screaming, I'll pay their toll for them. Like, no, you can't let the car go through. And I'm just like,
Back when I used to actually afford to go to Starbucks, I would get so mad because people
you
would
can
be
afford
like,
to go to Starbucks.
I know.
I can't afford
He's
to
just a
go to
jerk.
I know, he's being a
You're-
jerk
well,
right
you're-
now. And worse than
you're
that, they would
the-
pick them like, oh, I didn't like that. Starbucks, they're not very nice there. We like to go to this one over here.
I bet you his pinky sticks out when he
He
drinks.
probably
it.
You know
does.
Shrek does if you ever watch him.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
You do
Monster
that on
with
your birthday. It's like,
Yeah, that was pretty crazy stuff, but I sure as hell wasn't gonna say anything.
hey,
It wasn't.
okay.
Alright, so anyway, I'm posting the YouTube on my face, what do you, no, wait, timeline, that's what they call it.
Baseline.
On my fridge. And now I'm posting, yeah, there it is. That was us.
Alrighty.
Random laughter.
Wow.
Haha, random laughter.
That just came from nowhere, that's so spooky, oh my goodness. Alright, I know what it was.
So yeah, I mean,
So
Yes.
could you be happy with $75,000 a year?
I don't know, man, I
I
think so.
could. I would be
I
like,
think I could be.
I would be dancing in the streets naked. Holy
with
cow.
Dancing in the
Both of
streets.
us naked.
Naked,
Yeah, let's all get
yeah.
naked and dance in the street.
Naked. That sounds fun, actually. I mean.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I would. But yeah, if there was that kind of money, I'd be doing that. Then me more rolling around.
Yeah, see, I can't really relate with that because that they're saying that, you know, the dissatisfaction, if you're under $75,000 a year,
That's what I
that
said. Yeah, okay.
rises
Just
with
think
worries about
your bills, man.
bills and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like,
But they say that they are sure the happier people, $75,000 happy average. Most people would like to have a lot more than that, like millions upon millions.
Oh yeah, duh.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Who
hey.
wouldn't?
All right, it's no surprise. Okay, I wasn't giving you anything that was like all that
I'm
shock.
surprised. I'm shocked.
No, don't be shocked. But since everyone seems to have debt instead in the thousands of dollars, most of us, that's a frightening reality, my friends. Credit cards, interest bills, pressure bills, mental health. Next thing you know, you get the sprinkles.
The big ass.
The sprinkles.
The big ass.
You get the sprinkles, and then look what happens. All hell breaks loose.
I get very tired sometimes.
Oh my God.
Well,
So yeah, we want to put our love out there, by the way, for the folks in Houston as well as everywhere else in the Texas area. We know what you're going through. We
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, we
Just
know
hang
a
in
lot,
there. It'll
yeah.
get better. Might take a little while.
Florida has your back, man.
Yeah, we do. So when we come back, we got some juicy bits to share with you. It's all about money tonight. Money. It's connections.
75,000.
I
Yeah.
wish.
I know. We get paid
Jesus.
doing radio,
That's very
75,000.
comfortable number.
I
Yeah.
would say so. Holy crap.
Alright.
Well,
Sounds like-
I haven't heard anything about this deal with the job that I'm going for, but if I got it, and my wife's already got a job lined up as a teacher at a school for like second chances for kids. She's, if I get this job, she has her job.
Hi guys.
Come on.
Hi
If she has her
everybody.
job and I have my job, then we
Yeah.
make good.
Punchline's still telling his damn
Still
story.
telling his story. Yeah.
So
And I-
Mark
and I-
David Chapman, he
And I
was this
tell
guy.
Did you
story
know about Mark
every
David Chapman?
time. Yes, I know, yeah.
And did you see the
Did you see his picture?
I don't think he did it.
Oh my God. You don't think
Sorry.
he did it, or you
I-
don't think Punchline did it? I mean,
I
I
don't-
did it.
I don't know.
No, he
I
did
think
it.
it's a
I mean, there was a
conspiracy.
whole bunch of people.
Nope, I think it's a conspiracy.
What it was the lizard people
I'm not the
eliminating
goddamn
John
lizard
Lennon.
people.
Who was it that somebody just got kicked off
Off the
TV?
island?
No, got kicked off TV or something for saying that it was that what happened in Houston was a conspiracy theory. Like it was the government that did it. I'm like, what? You don't understand
That's
that.
what you get for voting for Trump.
I'm like going, what?
I come prepared today. Actually, sorry.
Wow. He was gonna read it backwards, whatever he was gonna read. So yeah, we're gonna get to some juicy bits. There's some things we need to talk about. Stuff that have happened in the news and so forth. Obviously, we have Hurricane Harvey, but there's not much we can tell you that you don't already know.
That was
About
crazy
that.
watching that on Friday night.
Yeah, I wasn't watching it. I guess I did say it for a few minutes.
Yeah, we were all sitting there when
But I was kind of looking through it.
you were when
I was eating.
Ferris
I was
was
eating,
trying
and the
to-
dog was staring at me in the face, going. It was very intimidating,
Hey Billy.
but I ate. Juicy bits. Let's see what we got here.
What are you rumbling about in here? It smells like an old man's
You-
cigar.
Yes.
Hi. Hey everybody. Did you miss me?
Odin is really obsessed with leather. I noticed that.
Ooh.
That's
He knows
so
his
cool.
stuff.
Sorry, man. You
Yeah.
have to see what cool
Odin.
stuff I'm doing. You're gonna have to go over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, please. YouTube Connection Show. Just search it. We should come up second or third. Thank
Open
you.
up another tab. Just
Yeah.
press play and mute that one.
It's really
and then,
cool.
hey.
Meow, meow, meow. You won't see over here. I'm like, nah. But over here, I'm like, all right.
You never know what you're gonna get. See?
Never know. That's like a box of
Not
chocolates.
like a box of chocolates.
Yep.
Oh Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. Oh Lord.
I wanted to give Whitney Houston a shout out. She's been sober for I think over 5 years now. No, really, she has.
Hey, when did I buy crack? If I bought crack, where's my receipt? Where's my receipt if I
I
bought
mean, I
crack?
know that one, but I can't remember what it is.
Whitney Houston, she's been sober for 5 years now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, it was funny whenever her points started.
Yeah, I know.
Said
It was I know. I was just reiterating.
I got all kinds of things. I'm just not plugging it in yet. Linda will come and hang out for a segment with us during the juicy bits.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, it's just gonna test the limits of her capabilities. Meanwhile, my coffee's kicking and I'm not in there.
Go run and get it.
Nah, I got 30 some second.
You put one in the commercial one, really?
Nah, because then we never make it back. I love the cute little dope hiding things that Alex wants
I
It
bought
looks
it.
like those little things. What do you call it? The stuff you put on the tobacco you put under your tongue.
Okay.
No, tobacco.
I don't know.
Like
chew.
chew. Yeah. It looks like the little chew containers. Or chew or something snuffs or I don't know what it's called. Yeah, snuff. I don't know.
Don't look. He didn't mean it like that kind of snuff. So don't
Yeah, you did.
ixnay us off the Facebook again.
What do we do now? No, it's on a snuff film. I think.
Okay, we're back.
Hey.
Almost. We're ready. I got this.
Not exactly intelligent.
Because you didn't know there was an original.
I did.
I know you did. You're a moron. I mean, Barrett Strong, money. That's what I want. But do you like the weird punk version? I'll bet you. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I have been in life for free.
Money.
I want money. Money. It's all I want.
The Yoko Ono version.
Yes, there's a lot of different versions. This is Barrett Strong from way back in the Dizzy day. So it is Connections. I'm Melissa Fox. We've got porn star freaking Pete in the house.
Yeah,
Sup. And, oh, that's Lizzie.
That's me.
And by the way, this is not female driven, even if Mr. Punchline is here tonight. Stop rubbing your nipples. You're making me extremely uncomfortable.
This is a hostile work environment.
It might be soon. All right, so Katie. Still over
Am I the only one? I mean,
I
okay,
could
I
care
gotta
less.
show it. I gotta really say this real quick.
Just say
Okay? I liked Katy Perry prior to this last year. I don't know what it is. I just actually last 2 years.
Is it the haircut?
No,
That's-
I don't know.
That's definitely part of it, man.
No, because well, I
She
don't know.
does.
It's like the Felicity curse.
It isn't it the curse of
Is it?
Felicity. You cut that crap too short.
You know who Felicity is?
No.
Are
Is it?
kidding me? Carrie Russell, she had that beautiful hair, and then she cut it. I mean, she literally cut it into
She's
the
great. in the
shortest
Americans.
crop bob.
But see,
In the middle of like, you've got this 3 or 4 seasons into a show, and she chopped her hair off, and you're like, oh.
okay, yes, I do remember. Okay.
She's great.
But
in
see,
Americans.
But
Yeah,
there's
she's
some
pretty good in
people
Americans,
that can get it done.
Mm.
Follow gun.
Yeah, yeah.
She cut all of hers off. Like I can't pay.
Katy Perry.
Carey.
And she looks amazing.
Stop girl crushing. Oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
my.
the truckers like that. Never mind.
I'm not gonna say a word because her husband's a badass.
Badass, oh my god, and he lives in the neighborhood, man.
Yes, you live 2
You can
miles down the
literally,
road.
come over here,
Yeah,
right?
that, is that door?
So anyway,
No,
so what
probably
happened
not.
with Katy Perry?
Oh, she what? She cut her boo-boo toe.
Oh my
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's somebody.
No, she didn't. Katie's in a toe jam, actually, because a woman claims she lost one of her toes while working on the tour for Katy Perry. It could happen. Christina Fish, by the way, get this was hired as a stagehand for Katie's Prismatic World Tour back in 2014. On the night of Katie's Raleigh, North Carolina concert, she was asked to help move a wall. It got stuck, rolled across her foot, shoe filled with blood. She was offered ice, but nobody called for an ambulance. So she had to call a friend and have her take her to the ER. Toe became gangrened.
Whose fault is that?
Okay, so nobody called because did she ask? Did she pick up her
Yeah.
cell phone? Did she borrow
Sure.
somebody else's cell
Hello,
phone?
Uber, Lyft, somebody would have taken it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it got dangerous, and then eventually it was amputated.
Look, if Mama June can get her toe taken care
That's
of,
right, that's right.
Yeah.
somebody on a tour can get his taken care
You
of.
see, she says though that she wasn't not only able, she couldn't use her foot for like months, but she suffered great emotional distress.
Of
because-
course.
Mhm. Orthopedic doctors said you got to keep that dead toe. You got to keep it. You got to keep it as long as possible.
In a jar.
No, on her
Oh.
foot.
Yeah, she had to just keep the limp toe.
Yeah.
It was kind of big.
Run, don't fly.
Once her posture's up, then it's easier to just go.
You ever stumped your toe? I mean, sure we all
God, I
have.
tore my
Uh-huh.
the toenail totally off of my big
Yeah.
nail, the one that I got the frostbite on, and almost tried to rip off. I have a toe thing.
That's all I can think about when I picture that hanging toe. Just, I mean, how many times has she
Look,
felt
I'm
that
sorry
by
that
accident?
she went through this, but anyway.
Or
No, you're not.
that scene
No, I
in
am
Mr.
really. I hate to
Deeds.
see anybody in pain.
But Katie didn't go through it. Katie's gonna have to pay.
That's
She's being sued, and Live Nation's being sued. Wow, the highest paid NFL player is Matt Stafford. He's going to Lions. You think Detroit is going to do any better now?
Matthew Stafford getting paid more than Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. What's going on?
Andrew. Did I say that? I couldn't even get that word.
I mean,
Kaepernick.
No.
I understand he knows the offense. I get how,
It's not
football
very
works.
good though,
But,
is he?
well, he hasn't proven himself to be. Every time they get to the big game, I think they beat Green Bay once in
Mhm.
Green Bay in like 20 years.
Well, let's just ask the most important question:
What?
is he going to stand during the anthem? I'm
That
just
is a white guy. The only ones that aren't is Ohio, Cleveland apparently, and the two guys that nobody cared about, that
Yeah.
nobody knew, that didn't stand up. And so a lot of hometown Ohio bars are like, well, I guess we won't be carrying the Browns this season. Yeah, right. Good luck. It sounded good, but I don't buy it.
Well, I wouldn't watch him either.
Yeah, I know.
Those are Browns. The Browns have always sucked.
So Matt Stafford, good luck with your big money there. Better do something, come out of it. Speaking of big money, Money Mayweather apparently donated millions of dollars
What?
for the rescue effort that's going on in Houston, Hurricane Harvey.
He's a good guy, I have to
Good
say.
job.
And also, I don't know if you saw the fight. I don't know. You said you won. You
I
knew
watched
the
some
outcome.
highlights. I had no
Yeah.
idea what happened.
Afterwards, McGregor came out. He was like, "You're a great champion." He actually gave him some. Yeah, but he
Of course,
he
it
gave him
was
some stuff.
fixed. It was crap.
Did they? But
It
that's what they
was-
all scored on.
So wait,
Ton of money.
isn't Mayweather having a problem with the IRS, or is that not him?
Yeah, that's him.
So
Oh,
always
yeah.
got a
wait,
problem.
wait.
That's because he walks around with his money in a paper bag. That is not a lie. I swear to God.
Gym bag.
It's
So
called a
he's
bag.
donating how much money to a charity?
It's called a tax write-off.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, at least
We
he's
own
spending it
business.
somewhere good this time, and it's not amongst one of his three, women, gold diggers that he beats up. Which again, we gave him a record of 54. No, you'll look at the B and E, whatever.
Yeah.
What was the name of the guy in the elevator who beat the crap out of his wife? Or girlfriend?
Rice, is it? No.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
it was
Rice.
Rice.
But
Yeah.
I know he had some problems. Mayweather had some problems with
Mhm.
abuse.
I think that should be the next big fight: Mayweather versus Rice.
Next big fight. No. I don't know. Anyway, Coldplay. Wait, no, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the strange message and the item strapped to a tree.
I'm really disappointed because
I know, you thought it was going to be your knickers again.
that's it.
Them damn Brits. They're hard to understand, but there's some words that just, don't translate as
Very
well.
well.
That would clearly be one of them.
Well, this sounds like a horror, like it's haunted.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, you go to your tree,
Mm-hmm.
and there it is, a bag that says,
Have you lost your teeth?
"There's a set of false teeth in
Why,
there."
yes.
5 teeth.
You
So
lose
not
your
like a
flip-
whole, so not like a whole bridge, just
no,
5
just
teeth.
a flip. Could have been mine. Shut up. All right, this is Connections. We come back. We're going to talk about money. Stay up, dude.
Use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or
Why is the
Cialis?
broadcast keep
Well, I can
interrupting on
promise
my
you the
phone?
same results for less than $3 a pill.
Oh,
If
low
you're
battery
paying
up
$20 a
here.
pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to
Okay.
the cleaners.
Hold on.
Delivers the exact same results. for
Oh,
less
gosh,
than
it's
3
not Melissa
dollars. We'll
Grady.
do the math for you. You save
Give
more
it to
than
me.
$16
Same
results.
Melissa.
Handle everything else. I can handle the small things.
Hi guys, yeah, we were just promoting other stuff for a second there. What we're really doing is wondering, Lindsay said set up a mic, and then she hasn't showed up. Nunez, she's like that. She picks and
She goes
chooses.
off.
She picks and chooses is what she does.
And we love her for it.
And we do.
Maybe it's the shingles.
I don't know if you noticed this right here, but
Oh, is there one up there?
Yeah.
That's our rocket science.
yes. Oh, rocket science until I make it too
That's
damn
funny.
easy.
Jackson's
Shit
birthday,
going
too.
on.
All right, so my hand will be in the way for a second here. Hi. There we go. And close. Hey, everybody. Look at this shit. I can't believe it, man. That's good stuff.
That's some good stuff right there. You know what? That the new one
The chocolate.
is the 32 gigs.
Yeah.
So they must have, since I got that one, the first one, they downsized it. And
Yeah,
it's still the same amount of gigs.
yeah.
So I was
So
like,
good.
all right.
You have to check out the YouTube video. You're really missing out. Hey, thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you, Missy. Thanks, Billy. Thank you. Share if you care, even if you don't.
And who gives a shit? Just
Well,
go
you're
share
right. The
anyway.
signal's a little light on the Facebook one. It's popping in and out and looks a little hazy every once in a while.
See, that's okay. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
talking
they're
about.
fighting each other on the same feed. I'm not sure which way. Maybe on.
Wow.
Hey,
Spider,
Anna.
Could there be interference?
Tell me I caught
Miss
that
you guys.
mosquito.
Hope
Tell me I
movies-
caught
Hope your moving's going okay.
Bananas.
Damn
it!
it! It's a game of mine and I never win. Hi Billy. All right. Hi Drew. Oh man, there's a mosquito in here. Linda, there's a mosquito in the studio.
That'll make it come in here.
Usually does.
Interactive radio.
That's
That's
what
where
we are.
connections kind of, you know, we always say we're a relationship show with a twist.
It's not poo.
Interactive radio.
That's
Have
a
a
fucking twist, isn't
family
it?
out there.
What's up, family?
That
Join the
has our
family.
back.
Join the Connections family, man.
We're not like the Manson family.
No, we're not. Well, yeah. Piggies. Wait. No, we're really not.
I got a fork.
Wow.
I wanted to say happy birthday to Chris Hadfield. I know you're watching. You're
Oh,
came down
Hatfield.
from space.
What's up, man? Wow, this is like the longest break.
I never knew he was a Canadian.
Canadian.
Hey.
Didn't
I wonder
really?
why I like him.
Has to be.
I have a soft spot for Canadians. I don't know. Maybe it's a Canadian in me.
It's because they're polite. You had a Canadian in
Hey,
Mhm.
prison?
3 times.
want some Scottish?
Last year on this day, Willy Wonka died. Well, Gene
No,
Wilder.
Gene, man.
That was sad.
Talented
sad.
mofo.
He was awesome.
He was awesome. I bet he really did have a good life, except for that daughter that hated him and never talked to him.
And his wife dying.
Well, then he remarried.
Yeah.
I loved his partnership with Richard Pryor.
Oh, man, that was some good shit.
That
yeah.
was
You know what's
awesome.
crazy is that they didn't go
No
on.
evil, see
Oh,
no
they
evil.
hated each other.
Yeah.
I heard they couldn't stay in the
Did
same room.
really? But they did a couple of
Man,
movies
that was
together.
Dude.
And they
See
were
no evil?
amazing.
Yeah, there were some good ones.
Stir Crazy. Stir Crazy is the best one.
Silver Street.
Silver Streak, Stir Crazy, and there was another one.
Yeah, so you said.
Energy from the
Yeah, you never know.
Now, which one of you doubts my powers? You, Lieutenant Weinberg. Are you finished? Are you finished?
Mm.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Are you finished? Are you finished? I'm just getting warmed up.
Money, money, money. I get the money. I get the money. Yeah, Gene Wilder, Young Frankenstein.
Hey.
Oh!
Slide
Better have-
down. Take your
Okay.
stuff and go, punchline.
Oh.
Linda Nunez has entered the building.
Wait,
Wow.
That's
Wow.
right.
Jeez.
Ew.
Make her stand. She's been sitting for hours. Are you wearing my base spot? Oh, that's yours. Yeah, it sucks. You think win tonight though? 'Cause
I will explain this. very
Is
quickly.
it your hairdo?
No, it has nothing to do with hair.
To do with-
I'm wearing this tonight to represent the fact, yes, that
Eh.
I do not hate New England teams. I have been often accused of that. What I hate are the New England Patriots.
And you're so wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
I'm not wrong.
Sorry.
Their overall record needs to have an asterisk, okay? They are one less win than they should have.
Did you just like steal their chair?
No, I'm just speaking of
You throw that under.
She's speaking
So
for
she
me.
gives it back to me, yeah,
You
because I know that he hates the New England Patriots as well.
No dog in this
I
fight.
am staying the hell away from
I
that.
have a dog right here, but not in
This
this
is my
fight.
fight too, but I'll be playing. Oh, look at Wendy, the slow adults watching us.
Oh, Wendy.
Wendy.
It's like a blast from the
I was like, is that Wendy from back in the day?
Yeah.
From back in the
up.
day.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know what's so freaking funny? is back in the day,
Oh,
Melissa
man.
changed her ringtone to barking dogs whenever Wendy called.
Oh,
Don't
that's
say
so
that. She's
awesome.
talking. Hi, Wendy.
And Wendy
Right.
would call in the middle of the night, and I would hear,
Oh my, I don't think I've talked to Wendy since, well, the early 2000s.
Since Howard
Yeah.
Stern,
She's
right?
checking in tonight, watching us on our Facebook Live feed. We're also broadcasting live streaming video on YouTube at Connection Show, our channel there. And yeah, we're all over the damn place. What?
I was just like, I'm kind of getting all kind of nostalgic now that she's watching.
I know,
All
isn't
right.
that awesome?
It is.
Calm down, Mr. Punch.
He's a little excitable.
Yeah,
I mean, he
yeah,
is.
yeah.
He really is. So tonight, we're talking about money.
Get back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not your time yet.
What is the difference between rich and poor people? Is there a difference?
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, an attitude.
Well, wait. Are we
Other
talking?
than the money.
No. Are we talking rich? Or are we talking?
Wealthy.
I'm thinking, well,
Nuevo,
Yes, then there is a
Nuevo
difference.
or old money.
No, if he's talking like
Well-
wealthy, there's a big difference in the way they act and think.
How
I've
would
been
you know?
both. I mean, not like
I've
wealthy,
seen
but
Okay.
money.
I seen the movie.
Well, if you take, okay, like poor people are kind of skeptical, they say, and then rich people are trusting.
No.
I don't know if that's
I'm a
true
rich
or not.
person. That's
I'm
not
a-
trusting. They beat
Look,
the
I'm
hell out
a
of
poor mojo,
You're
and
trusting.
I'm very trusting.
I'm skeptical as hell.
Are you?
I used to be trusting and now I'm skeptical.
Well,
Oh, well, that, yeah, you went from being rich to being poor. So.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I went from being poor to being rich to being poor.
yeah, you gotta get it right. They're
No.
like,
I'll walk into church and I'll be like, no, they're selling me something and they're trying to rip me off.
I don't ask for
wait.
money.
Yes.
Why does God need money?
yeah, they usually, if you notice, I mean, not to get off on the religious side, but for just a second, yeah, there's a lot of money in there. And for God, Jesus denouncing money, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But
Money
anyway,
changers, man.
there's it, culture shock that was my life is I grew up on a very, very, very elite island, okay, where the richest of the richy riches
Summer.
Yeah.
own homes. I'm not gonna drop too many names, but I'll say Tommy Hilfiger, okay? Who's the guy?
Ben Stiller, your boyfriend?
Yes,
so,
that's awesome.
yes, them, okay. Barbara Streisand owned the house for a long
Is she
time.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and they,
I know, sir.
the Enron people had a
Hung out.
compound.
Yes.
And
And that was right next to the intern killer island too, right?
Ben
Sort of,
Stiller
yeah.
Island? What?
Intern killer island.
No,
Oh, in
Chappaquiddick is, yes, Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Other
I'm
island.
saying the other island.
So, Schwarzenegger parties there, does stuff there. Tyson is hung out. I did bags. I was what do you call it, bellhop for Ruth Gordon, Frank Sinatra, a whole bunch of, yeah.
Okay, but see, the bonus of that is
Uh-huh.
if you're like a bagger, or you do this, or you do that, or do some type of serving,
Mm-hmm.
you can rack up because if you
Oh,
play,
hello, I got
if you
some
play the,
serious Benjamins.
yeah, if you play the poor card big time, or have blacking out your eye, or darken out a tooth,
I
you're
lose it,
rolling
yeah,
in some You know, and then you throw in a few sob stories about not
Oh
knowing
my
who your daddy,
Please,
knowing who your daddy uncle is. I mean, I'm telling you, you can.
All right, so Morris RP, you seem awfully quiet.
He is.
the chaos.
Josie cracks me up.
She does make
Yeah.
me laugh. I let her run wild sometimes. But okay, what I'm trying to say though is that I met and would be employed by all these really, really uber rich people,
Okay.
and yet they would kind of look at you like you were there to serve them. Which I mean, I was okay. I was a servant, but it still cost a ton of money to live where we lived and be what would be considered middle to lower class on this island. Yet you're making, you got to make $500,000 to even survive. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah,
You know
it
what's really ridiculous is that you lived across the street from the school and were still late. Shut up.
Are you gonna go about the excuse notes that I got here though?
Yes.
The one that's hung up in the teacher's office still?
Yes. That's framed. The one that says.
The one they look
please-
at and laugh?
Yes, all the time because Melissa showed up late one day from school with a note from her mother that said, "Please excuse Melissa for being."
Just
Yeah.
being.
That's it.
No,
That's
just
it.
being.
Just being.
Signed
She
it.
forgot to say late, but and so her teacher framed it.
That's Brooke her senior year. I mean, she was late or she left early and
And never arrived.
yes,
on
I'm
time.
like, I literally a month before they're like, we're not sure she's gonna pass and we're gonna be able to graduate her because she had 186 late notice.
Oh, that's
one year.
ridiculous.
What did
Wow.
she say happened?
When you
Well,
smoke
no.
pot before the before school.
Time has
It
made-
No, man, it wasn't even that. I was like, I didn't want to. It's not the point.
Was
I mean,
that
to
like
be excused for
the bell?
being and have that teacher just look at me and go,
Did you laugh and point or just laugh?
boy, those laughing, pointing, they were gathering up the teachers in the hall.
Right.
We're doing this, you gotta see this. They framed that thing. I know whoever that teacher's still
Hilarious.
walking around with
And
that.
then it's framed at the school
You know
by
it
the
is.
office.
So anyway,
You
in
should
my
go and
mind,
autograph it.
I grew up poor, okay, and I didn't know exactly what rich was, but I knew I wasn't rich. But other people would look at me and say, "Oh, you come from Nantucket." Ooh, ooh. And it's like, no. We are the working class that made Nantucket what it was. Oh, you need tourists to survive. Well, no, really. There's this whole backbone of infrastructure that keeps the community
Faces the
going.
water.
There's no water company, electric.
See, I figured it out because we lived in this apartment complex, so we shared a big garbage can with a lot of people. So me and my dad would dumpster dive
Okay.
and look for stuff,
Right.
while the neighbor kids would walk by making fun of me and stuff.
And
So I
you have no
realized
idea.
real quick, well, if we're dumpster diving from these people's stuff.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Porn star.
I got a lot of Matchbox cars that way.
I know
Yeah.
that guy from Nantucket.
That's true.
Tommy says there once was a man from Nantucket. Yes, I know that
Yes.
name.
I used to have to hide from the landlord with my parents when I was a little kid because they
Oh,
didn't have the
no.
money for the rent. So.
Hey Tommy, that man from Nantucket, I bet he was black from the waist down.
Hey,
Hey.
He knew
Oh,
how.
look at it.
So anyway, the difference between the haves and have-nots, you say poor people are skeptical and rich people are trusting. I don't know. I guess, okay, rich people leave their car and house doors open. Okay, yeah, maybe they do because,
Nobody's gonna mess with me.
I don't know.
Poor people
lots of-
find fault. They look for problems sometimes instead of solutions. Who wrote this?
Poor
A
people.
rich
No,
guy.
some guy was a multimillionaire by the time he was 24. It's bunk. I'm calling.
Yeah.
I'm
Rich
calling
people-
fake news. Hashtag fake news.
It's under your money, so.
Poor people make assumptions.
No.
Rich people ask questions. This is totally so wrong.
Well, I think it's great because I think what they're doing is they're basically saying that, the reason why you're poor is because you're making assumptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
Wow.
people say they and them. Rich people say we.
Yeah, the reason why you're poor is because
You say
You're
find
separating yourself.
There
you
you
want
go.
things the cheapest way.
But rich people, they find success.
You know
Yeah.
what this is?
Your
This
daddy
is like
had a lot of
Goofus
money.
and Gallant.
Yeah, it is kind
You
of
did?
Gallant.
Although,
Gallant.
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 I will throw a
I thought it
wrench.
was
So you say Gallant too. It's gallant.
Gallant.
I gotta throw a wrench in her last one though because
I know. Go.
can I do it?
Go
Go.
ahead.
Well, my dad was a refugee from Cuba who had nothing,
Mhm.
and he made quite a bit of money.
Okay.
So I don't know that rich people find it as much as determined people might find it.
There you go.
You know?
Oh, and by the way, we're all poor. So Wendy, the retard, also known as a slow adult, do not come on our Facebook feed and start asking for food and money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a
Yes.
no-no, and you know that. Okay, because if anyone gets food and money first, it's these guys
Yeah.
right here. Right? Yeah, I know. We're all tired of dumpster
Starving.
diving too. Everybody's a little hungry. And remember tonight, it's all about the Benjamins.
Poor people want the cheapest.
Yeah, poor
Rich
people
people
seek
want the best.
amateur advice. Rich people seek expert advice. Poor people have big
Oh.
television sets. Oh, come on.
Hey now.
Go laugh.
Dick.
It might be true though.
Rich people have big libraries.
Gallant.
Ah, I don't know about that.
Gallant smokes pot. Goofus smokes meth.
Poor people complain, condemn, and criticize, while rich people praise and enjoy their blessings. I don't know.
I must be rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich as a mole.
I hit the jackpot. Yay! With these people in this room
Gallant.
right here. And with the people who are listening, our family, Connections family, that is. We come back, Punchlines Playhouse. Want to play a game?
No.
Yeah.
can skip that.
Gallant
Yeah, let's
listens to
play.
Connections.
Let's skip.
It's Gallant.
Oh, Gallant, whatever.
Goofus and Gallant. Tell me you never read those in the
Highlights?
doctor's office? Highlight magazine?
Well, I read Highlight magazines, but I don't
It
remember
was
that.
a little like it was a black and white like
Little boys. One did the right thing and one did the wrong thing. Goofus did the wrong thing. Gallant.
Goofus listens to another station.
I'm with you, Linda. I did the highlights thing too.
I
have
just
no
can't- I don't
recollection.
Ranger
remember.
Rick?
Oh
No?
yeah, I remember
Oh,
Razor Rick.
okay.
Oh,
Gallant
yeah.
Hi,
listens
everybody.
to Connections.
Yes, Gallant does. Goofus, however, is listening to some other crap. It's Connections, guys. Hey, what's up?
Hey, oh.
Goofus.
Got hot in here. Or is it
Not
just
her.
I
me?
think it's just you, dear.
It's not just me.
It's all
Are you drinking hot coffee over there?
responsibility you've got over there.
I think I'm just.
Yeah, really. What the hell?
Just saying.
It's okay, 'cause so am I.
Wow.
Gallant.
Bad. Okay.
Lacey Martin. Hey y'all.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey y'all. Hey Lacey.
Hey, Lacey. How we doing, guys? What's up, Lacey? No, Wendy, we're not going to help you with money or food. Get yourself a job.
But if you want to listen to an awesome show,
Yeah, you
Stick around.
We're here.
Listen.
hang out, buddy. You know you
that's
love it.
that we can do for you.
Yep. We're on Skype, by the way. You want to Skype in tonight? You can do so. Connection show 2 words wide open waiting for you. We like our Skype.
Don't say that. Wide open.
All right, let me do a video. How are we going? Live event, still cranking out there. How many people we got? 2 still. Must just be me and you. Although we did
Mine
get 2
says
lights.
3.
Yours says 3.
Yeah, mine says 3 watching right now, but I'm 1. Sometimes 2.
Who on this
On
day? You know who?
YouTube.
Who
on
picked
YouTube,
the big
okay.
one?
Who?
John the Baptist.
Oh yeah, John.
Really?
the
They
Baptist.
actually have like a
Apparently, he died in
How?
Yeah, party.
lost his head.
How? Yes, they
August
buried one
29th.
head. Part buried
29th.
on the other side.
in the year 29.
In the year 2921.
Also, the inventor of the bicycle,
He also had
Pierre
his head cut off.
Right.
Lallemand, the inventor of the bicycle, died in 1891.
He was hit by a car.
Hey Brian Diz, bro. How you doing, bro?
Hey, Diz. What up?
27 years ago, Sandy, who was the dog that played at Annie,
It was born in the sea, but for a crackling.
Dog died.
died at the age of 16. It's a pretty good age.
That's
for a
very
dog.
good for dog.
That's
Yeah.
Ah, he cracks me up.
119 years ago, the Goodyear Tire Company is founded.
Hmm.
Now about this, it was only 60 years ago when Strom Thurmond ended a 24-hour filibuster against civil rights.
Yeah, not to mention that stupid healthcare crap. Boy, they were fun. Those bastards. Ooh, yeah.
Let's see, it was 35 years ago that Abracadabra by the Steve Miller Band.
What a piece of
was
shit
number
that
one.
was. I had no business even being in there, man.
Oh.
No, it really didn't. I was like, are you kidding me? When they came out with that album, wow, dude, you really.
They were trying to go for new wave.
Yeah, you really
So
flying
glad
back.
that
Great day in history 5 years ago on
I
this
know,
day.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Banana spider venom is found to be effective in relieving
We'll be best friends.
erectile dysfunction.
Oh,
Yay.
February to.
Yay for the banana
So
spider
September.
venom.
Yeah, keep going. We still got the World Series coming up.
And then.
Till October.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, now there's stuff on here we're gonna have to look at later, like
Stuff.
slates, like we can do slate in, slate out, we can add an in-stream ad insertion must be enabled for the live broadcast, so we'll have to figure that out. There's some stuff I need to learn.
Do you have like a any kind of game show music or something like that?
No, but I'll find something.
Already. Yeah, I heard that was.
Just makes sense.
Denver.
It does.
Yeah.
I was thinking Clockwork Orange. I don't know why.
No,
Yeah.
no Clockwork Orange. All right, we're back to
Singing
the
in the rain.
The fuck is wrong with you? Which you guys back off? Forward. Mike. Okay? You're closer, you further. I said it's time. Time to come back.
Get back in your
We
chair.
back, bro. Come on.
Get this money.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Get this money.
That ain't right.
Who is this singing? I love that
Got Lady
intro.
Wood.
Even know. Maybe my nipples hard.
Wow.
I know, I'm looking
Mine
at it
too.
going like,
You're looking at my nipples?
yeah.
Hey, if you're Lacey, if you're trying to find us at work, you know, your best bet, just go to connectionshow.com and pop up our player there.
We'll always be there for you.
Always there
Always.
for you. Connectionshow.com. I know she's having a little trouble. We should be back on the iHeart app not too long from now, working on all that right now. Everything's in negotiations, my friend. So now it's time. It's time for Punchline Playhouse. You want to play a game?
Yes.
Let's play a game.
Are we playing punchline porn?
That's not porn music. That's more like.
I feel like it's gonna break into. Oh, there we go. Wow, I'm scared for a minute.
So I'm going to read some lyrics to sitcom songs, or not sing, but read them, and you have to guess
Okay.
what they are.
All right.
Sitcom
Okay.
songs.
Sitcom
He's
songs.
going to read the words to some sitcom theme song.
By the time we
Yes.
give directions out of his
Yeah,
segment,
right.
will be
Segment's
over.
over. Oh, don't shoot yourself. Oh.
Okay, first one, and I'm just going to read them. Straightening the curves, flattening the hill. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will.
Dragnet.
No. That is. Oh my God. No, it's not. It's the car, the 23. Come on,
I need
man.
multiple
Sure.
choice.
Yeah,
Ernie.
positive. It's Judge Boss Hall.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh.
I knew that, but I didn't want to give it away.
Can we have multiple choice, please?
No.
No.
God, I hate you all.
You gotta be able to
You
do
guys
this.
set me up for failure.
Okay,
Oh.
Come on now.
When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams,
next.
Cheers.
Oh, God.
and suddenly you find out it's all about you. All about
Come on, the
you.
facts of life, for Christ's sake.
All right, that was.
I had no idea, man.
I know, I
He's
do.
so
I know
bad
for
at
like
this. He's good.
the first two words. I'm really good at this stuff, though. I have an inane.
I don't know how you're doing it. The way he's I mean, he's like perfect for this.
I can't explain it.
It's-
okay.
It's like a light of a new day. It came out of the blue, from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all my wishes come true.
He's gonna ruin everything.
Family ties.
Yeah.
No.
Different strokes.
Different
No.
strokes.
As long as we
No.
got each other.
Silver spoons.
I think I'm thinking the same.
No, you're
No,
close.
You're
It's like
actually
family
far.
ties.
Yeah.
No.
Huh? No,
Growing
I was
pains.
saying that's what
Yeah.
she said.
Growing pains.
He
No.
was saying the other one. It's not growing pains. It's not family ties.
Oh.
Oh yeah, buddy. I like that.
Say it again,
Try it
please.
again.
Mr. Belvedere.
Okay.
Are you cheating?
No.
It's,
Oh.
it's
No.
either
What's
yes,
he cheating
it's either
with?
yes or no.
It's like a light of a new day. It came from out of the blue, breaking me out of the
Are we
spell I
still
was
doing
in.
it? Out of the spell I was in.
Come on.
Making-
La, da, da, da,
making
da,
all
da.
Making all
Cheers.
my wishes
Da,
come
da,
true.
da, da,
She already said
da.
cheers.
She
She
said
already
cheers.
said cheers.
Not.
I
Anybody
did
give
say
up?
cheers. I said
Is
cheers
it not?
first.
She
No,
said
it's not cheers.
Oh, it's not?
What is it?
No, it's the greatest American hero.
Oh, it is the
Oh,
Greatest American Hero.
good
Okay.
man.
That's where I was. All right, so no, I
Okay.
wasn't Golden Girls. Nice try, guys. Where I'm also we're playing online. So.
Yes.
You guys help me out, please,
All right,
because
go
I
ahead.
don't know any of these.
I will give Lizzie all my answers. Go.
Okay.
Go!
Jesus.
All right. Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares? When you drop kicked your jacket and as you came through the door, no one glared. But sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared. All hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help that we can get.
Oh.
According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We might live the good life
Oh
yet.
God, somebody please know this. The good life.
I don't know.
The good life.
No, I
One day at a time.
I don't think so.
Empty
No
nest.
cheating over there.
No
cheating.
That's the first time I decided to try because I had no idea. I don't even know if it'll come up with what I put in there.
TJ Hooker.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
That's
No.
my mom.
I'm just
Baseball
not gonna say it.
announcer.
Yeah, I know. It is the one that you were talking about before.
Mr. Belvedere.
Yep, that was Mr. Belvedere.
Man.
Yes, sir. Wow.
That's why you thought I was cheating.
We stink at this. Oh, hey, Greg got that one.
I got a question. Is
Way to
it
go, Brady.
us or is it the delivery?
Well,
Well,
That's-
that's what I
that's-
was
I
saying.
think
The
that's part of the
first
shtick, my
grade
friend.
delivery
That is part of the
is
stick.
tough to get past, but it may add to the toughness of
say-
the
Linda
game.
Nunez has joined us here. If you're wondering who that third female voice is, well, actually second female
If you have to
voice.
say it's part of the
Uh,
shit,
Did
just saying.
you say
Okay.
part of the shit?
No shit.
Stick.
All right.
That's okay. We'll just dump that.
No,
Okay.
we won't.
Here we are. Face to face.
Nope, no, we're not gonna.
Okay.
Here we are.
Making it grow. Together, we're gonna find our way. Together, taking the time each day to
Family ties.
to learn all about those things you just can't buy.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Coach. No.
No,
Silver spoons.
silver spoons. You cheated.
No, Drew got
She
it
did not.
online.
Way to go.
It wasn't even me. Way to go, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, give me another one.
Okay.
It's, that was clearly not it.
Set in my ways, losing track of the days. Only had me to
Empty
live
nest.
for. No,
Golden Girls.
had no need to give more. Then I
Bob
wanted to.
Newhart.
Spending my time just holding the
Different
line.
strokes.
Stop.
Never got caught up. Love was never
Silver
brought
spoon.
up.
Love Sydney.
Give up.
I couldn't even get through. She talked so far. I hate to have you do
I like how
that.
she's just throwing them all out.
There-
I'm just throwing everything I can think of.
Then came you. You made me leap without taking a look. It was you. Then came you.
Mork and Mindy.
No.
Damn
Morgan Mindy doesn't have any
My
lyrics.
sister Sam.
No.
I don't know, what was
Okay,
it?
quickly.
Webster.
Oh, what?
Webster.
Oh, Webster.
Sure we did. Michael Jackson
Anyone
watched
watch
it. Michael. Hey, we'll
Very
take a little
nice.
break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Webster did
Connections.
quite a hell of a striptease.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thinking about it?
Jesus.
See the results.
I know any of those. It's
$3.
horrible.
I
Wow, we
picked
really
all the ones
sucked
that
at
would be
that.
kind of
So
Oh,
bad.
you're great. You're
Very
cheating.
good. That was very
Greg was cheating. All right, that was pretty good. That was fun. All right, now what's next? Oh my God, my connection show live came up on my feed on the YouTube. On the YouTube.
Did you know chop suey was invented in New York City?
You know, I went
New York City.
New York City, really, Cookie?
Let's see, who else? Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Brett got it too.
Ingrid Bergman.
What about her?
She was born today, 1915, on this day. Swedish.
Is she the one that was the
Swedish.
spy or the?
No, she's an actress played in Casablanca and Cactus Flower. But oddly enough, she died on her birthday, also today, in 1982.
Wow.
Whoops. That's nice.
John McCain's birthday. I don't think he's
I'm John
even aware
McCain.
they're.
That'll get me in trouble, I suppose. I'm all sweaty in the crotch now, too.
I have done many crimes against the people of Vietnam. I am very sorry as
Would shake her
an
hand.
imperial running dog pig that are going to bomb and kill all the people in this
It's
country.
got to be better than his frogs, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Nothing.
It was only 12 years ago that Hurricane Katrina made its second landfall. And that killed 1,836 people.
There, but you didn't know that. Soft opening. Hey, Mike. Right said he didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Come back for a while.
All my glasses are in here.
Sit back and enjoy the ride, boys.
Well, come on, you gotta tell me you know this song, right?
I'd buy a fur coat, but not a real fur coat.
If I had $1 million,
Yeah.
if I had $1 million,
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea what that would be like. Nuts.
fur coat, that's real.
$1 million.
If I had $1 million.
Talking about money tonight. Money. Yeah, there were 40, and now it's going down. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Hi, Wendy. How you doing, everybody? New York City. We're broadcasting live on YouTube as well as on the Facebook feed now, too, live streaming. Yeah, you give us the opportunity, man. We're going to poop all over it. I mean, we're just going to take advantage, right?
Yeah.
Lizzie, what are you eating?
Nothing.
Liar.
Is that
Pills.
gum?
She's popping
Nothing.
pills. I saw her.
Are you,
Saw
eating,
it.
are you eating those nuts on the floor?
Ecstasy.
These are those
No,
nuts.
throw those out.
Yeah, somebody get those nuts
I got
out
one
of
of
there.
his.
Throw those nuts out with.
I have a.
Yeah.
I got a really cool container as a souvenir from Maine to remind me how much I love the state. And
It's got like a
Yeah.
elk or something.
it's got a
nuts in
moose.
there.
It's a
and
moose.
got
Got a
quail.
moose, got a moose, gotta do the fandango.
Yeah, we were last week.
And it says wicked good.
Wicked good.
Wicked good. And it is.
She's got white balls in there.
What's up?
You know, and I
Little
heard,
white balls.
I heard that Maine was
What is it?
good, really good
It's
for one
chomping
thing.
balls.
Whack.
Wicked good.
That it had one syllable.
Yeah.
So wicked
It's easy to pronounce.
Maine's.
They're wicked hot.
What's up,
And
Maine?
the
wicked
wicked, wicked hat.
Wicked
Piss
hat.
it, yeah.
Wicked pisser.
All right, now that we've all explored our accents,
Get in the car.
we are talking about money tonight. That's
Ah,
what we're doing here.
Money, my
Money
friend.
we don't
Yeah.
have.
Somebody go get me a beer, some peanuts, maybe some crackers. Anyway, can money buy you love?
Yes.
I need a frap.
Going deep this hour with Porn Star Pete.
Hey now.
Lots of fun things coming up, so stay right here with Connections. I win. Franny.
Frap.
Franny said, "Why are we watching this?" I don't know, babe. Watch it if you don't want to watch it. Go away. I mean, what the hell? Why are we-
That was awesome.
Wendy is communicating with everybody tonight. That's nice.
All right.
Wendy
Hey,
Patch.
Wendy.
special. You know, wasn't that what we needed? A celebrity of sorts? Wasn't that what they said? So we can go on XM, wasn't it?
Don't be an asshole.
How could it? It's second fucking nature to be an asshole, okay? I'm sorry.
So sorry.
I'm lying.
I needless to say too much.
So anyway, money can get you a trophy wife. Yes, correct.
Whores.
What are
Whores.
we talking about tonight?
Going down there, trick money all over the place.
Brandy,
I don't know why that's
tonight-
come out.
tonight
It's
we
come
are
out of my mouth like 13 times, 14 times.
We're talking about money.
Really?
And
Whores.
Whores.
It's hua.
Whores.
It's
Who
hua.
is?
Hua.
Who is?
Who is?
Whore.
Who is? We're talking about rich and poor and whether money is really, really important. Aloha. We're talking about money. Does it make you happy? Can it make you happy?
Stop
The
sounding so professional.
more things make you happy?
I think it would make me happy.
Oh
Having
yeah,
money.
it made me happy.
And you know,
Oh, yeah.
I
Look
just
at
travel.
people
I
that
don't
have a
need
lot of
like
money and
everything
aren't.
in the whole world. I just want to be at like steak dinner, you know, and go out to eat once in a while, get some new clothes, things like that.
I just don't want to
Pay
come
my
home from
rent.
vacation and find out my electricity and cable shut off.
Oop, my fault.
Meh.
You know.
I would like
Sorry
to
about
fix.
your
I would
bad
like to
fish.
fix this can. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Just kidding.
so anyway, that's what we're talking about, Francis. Monet. What's up, Mean Dean? How you doing, man? You alright? Got all the answers you need? Boy, he's pestering the hell out of me. What happened? Why is there 100? Hey, Chantel, how you doing? More money, more time to play. Right on, right on.
Amen.
Money, money, boy, yeah. All
I
right.
can't tell.
Franny, we are broadcasting live out of Orlando, Florida. That's where we're at. My Facebook feed shut down a couple times too. Tommy, go to the YouTube feed. Try that tonight. Okay, it's got the same full audio and everything.
Yeah.
Yay. And it's tripping.
Relationship radio.
I used to think I really, really, really wanted a lot of money, and then I realized I was right.
Connections is relationship radio.
Money, 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 money. No, seriously, I did. I thought, you know, that was gonna. I figured I'd be set. You know, by the time I was like 30 years old, I'd be retired, own my own island, be running, you know, like a radio station, have concerts at night, live broadcasting. Boy, was I stupid. And then I put down the pipe and realized that, yeah. Money, 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 money. I need some money. I say money, 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 money. So does it really, really make you happy? Can money buy you love? Sure, it can buy you an arm
For a
charm.
minute it can, yeah.
Yeah, it's short term. I'd rather have a lot more. Like I would never put people and stuff like that in front
This
of
is-
money.
I think this is a really difficult thing to answer because sometimes.
Because we've never had any, so we
Right.
don't know.
Well, that's part of
Right,
it.
right.
But it's like, you know, if you know, as we're like exhibits in the zoo and we look outside and see those other people staring at us through the windows, you know, those are the people that, you know, they have.
Those are the people
In the
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
Wait, we got one.
In your neighborhood.
Wow.
There we go.
These are the a-holes in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. These are the a-holes in your neighborhood. They're the a-holes that give in when you're walking down the street. They're the a-holes that you meet each day.
So these a-holes, these women.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say women?
Yeah, yeah.
Boys.
They tend to look for men that have more money.
Mhm.
So therefore, they're not even looking in the direction of people that may not have that kind of money. So you may be losing out on a little bit of love if you're poor.
Yeah.
You know, your
okay.
choices might
Well,
be.
maybe you might get more of an actual love situation. There's no food going out or money going out of our feed for Wendy and her dog. Okay, Franny? I don't care. If you this is one of my
Don't
things
make us
that
block you.
don't make me mad. I'm just gonna say this is one of the things that makes me mad is when you see homeless people and they have a dog.
Yeah.
They can't take care of themselves well enough to take care of a dog too. When I have dogs and they will eat before I will.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
same here.
And it's just not fair. So Wendy, if you can't afford to feed your dog and you can't afford to feed yourself,
Don't have a dog, don't have self.
and don't be begging
Don't
on
have
our
self.
show.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Get rid of yourself.
Wow. Wow.
So can money buy us love? No.
Can it buy happiness?
Maybe.
Drew
I
on
don't-
our Facebook feed, he says that his godmother passed away and she left him $79K, which he couldn't touch till he was 25. He said he spent it all within 6 months. It was a
Mhm.
thrill to spend it.
Because it wasn't his.
Yeah, but it was irresponsible.
Of course it was. I didn't say it.
Yeah.
At 25, I mean,
What do you
who
expect
lives-
at 25?
That's
Yeah.
my thing, is that I was told Eddie that, want to leave my kids money whenever they were younger.
Sure.
If anything happened, put a 30 and 35 limit on it. You gotta be 30,
Yeah.
35.
Well, Linda said you're not allowed to
Yeah,
talk.
I don't even listen to people
Are you
less
under?
than 30.
Are you under 30? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You shut
Really is what
up.
she said.
That's true.
So, with the unfortunate, in a good framework, in a good life, positive emotions, love, all that good stuff is generated, right? We've had those conversations about putting them out, positive stuff, and positive comes back. Well, in negative situations like loneliness, it can generate love too, but more than often it's superficial love. And
It's pity.
and the pity apps. And if you have money and you're lonely,
Watch out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I did have money, or we had money at the not my money.
Gosh,
At the-
Cocaine and whores.
Yes, cocaine or no, but I actually had to kind of hide it because I didn't want people knowing about it because I had a feeling that, people would then all of a sudden try to hit me up for money and stuff like that. So
And since you
Ain't
couldn't,
nobody trying to kidnap you.
Ain't none.
since you couldn't say
I
no,
look, money can't buy love. Love cannot buy money.
yeah,
Don't ever give me the ways or opportunity to flip a phrase around and slap you in the face with it. Just like.
Hi.
Come on, stop. There we are. I am live. You're right. Hi. Oh, I think they started us.
Yep, they started. Wait a minute. You know how you should always make sure that, biscuits it went back. Just make sure if you the frozen picture is
Yeah,
awesome.
Wendy, right. I don't know. I look like a turd half the time.
I love it.
I'm sweating literally
Hey,
my
turd.
ovaries off it.
Yeah, I tried to turn
And I mean,
that.
these are like linen, but they're really light, so I'm just sitting there. It feels like pee, but it's really just sweat.
I know you aren't gonna come by here.
Hi, guys.
Here.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Sometimes I forget to push a button. I'm human. You know, one day I will get to do a show. Sure, Wendy. But you're not coming to my house. Seriously.
I really hope you get your show. I think you deserve it. That would be awesome.
Are you saying
I'll
we're
watch it.
Wendy says we're a mean radio show.
Why?
We're not mean.
I just said that I would
Did
listen to your show.
Did you not just hear?
I would
Weren't
love
sure
to
if he
listen to your
said?
show. I think it would be wonderful. I think you should do it.
Be fun, do it. Yeah, I love
Do
when
it,
you
do
play
it.
Judge Judy.
I would love to be a guest.
YourComputerSolutions.net. Ask for our boy Joe. Boy, confusing. Yeah, we're not mean, Wendy. We just don't want you begging for money, food, or for stuff for your dog.
It's not appropriate.
It's really not cool.
Not appropriate.
So guess what happened to me?
Oh, so what happened to you?
Thank
I
you.
got my first computer virus.
oh,
It took down one of my most powerful computers in the whole house.
It was so
You
cute.
got
Who's
computer
that?
AD.
Did you get a
I've
script
never-
for it?
Yeah, it's getting
It's getting debugged right now.
debugged.
Hey, Derek,
right
White
now.
Sky Cloud, how the hell are you?
would
Glad
that
you're along,
be
man.
from Joe Boy from your computer solutions?
No, no. not
Well,
there.
no, we
Not
can
there.
get him to fix it.
That's not who built it, so I take it back to the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm
next
sorry,
time,
I was
yeah. Next
plugging.
time.
No,
Yeah.
we could, but we usually that's the first, most definitely. It's like we have so much else going on with Joe Blair.
Hi, Connections family. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm about to go
You got to pee?
go deep.
Oh, I'm like, whoa, what are you doing over there? Hey, hey, hey! Put that old fella away. I guess he's trying right back up again, though. came on. That was weird.
My 4-year-old nephew is very infatuated with his penis.
Really?
And
Yeah,
so-
we're all this
It's
way.
He has his
shiny.
hand- his hand is four. He has his
Yeah.
hands down his pants a lot, so he goes to school for his first day of BBK, and
It's the only thing we can't really bend.
my sister asked his teacher, so did he talk about, his member? And she says, no, he didn't, but it did make an appearance.
It's shiny.
It's shiny and he wants to show people. I don't get it.
I was this way too.
Lindy, you better stop downloading your Bette Midler videos. That was not what it was. It really was.
No, Braid, I think it was, I did play something off the YouTube front page, and I think it was something in there.
Yeah, sometimes stuff's attached on the
I
back
do believe there
side.
was a Bobby Brown video that I was jamming to,
Damn,
and
I knew
might
it.
have done it.
You and your new edition crap.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it.
Hey, I have the lead is for a candy girl.
Yes.
I still don't know what that means.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
he needs her every single day.
Here's a very good example of somebody who had no money, whose mom was a crackhead, and then turned it around, flipped it, and reversed it.
Nice.
I like her. I like her a lot. Yeah, I love Missy
Missy?
Elliott.
What is she saying there? It's your piss you're licking when it's wet?
Sure.
Put it down, flip it, and reverse it. Is put it down, flip it, and reverse it.
Backwards.
It's like if Boomhauer did rapping.
We did because I made the boys actually find out one day. It's flip it down, put it down, flip it, and reverse it in
Awesome.
reverse. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's your piss you're licking when it's wet.
See, I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. That's what it is. Yeah. No, that's pretty much.
I like that.
It is time to hand the microphones over, all of them. Do it now. To Paul Sharpie.
Right.
He's going.
Going
Going deep.
Rich versus the poor. This has actually been the biggest division in human history for at least the last 4,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
It is the haves versus the have-nots.
It's just.
The reason it is actually quite simple. We are easily brainwashed by the rich and powerful. But don't take my word for it. Just look at our history. Most of our early ancestors weren't kings and queens and barons. They were the ones building the castles, carrying the litter. Similar to the wheelless, chariots that they carried the popes around.
Yeah.
You have more of a chance of having an ancestry of slaves and in poverty. Yes, you too, white people. So yes, my father spent his whole life working for the man. His father came to America to work for the man, and his father before him was a poor farmer in Manitoba, as his parents ran from Ireland's potato famine. So who's the man?
Sorry.
Well, it's certainly not just one person.
Look, at least I'm listening.
The man is a collective of rich and powerful people who control who we are, what we need, and how much we get. Sometimes it's just as simple as who you were born to. Like, for example, President Donald Trump grew up poor.
Yeah, real estate Google.
Poor black child.
No.
What it was like to do with that,
I had nothing but what my real estate investing father had to give me. Millions.
Kidding, of course, yes. Donald Trump's grandfather made a fortune in the Klondike Gold Rush back in 1897.
There's gold in
I
them
like
there
flatlight
hills.
bars.
And
What would you do?
money has been in their family ever since. Donald Trump has no idea what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. So,
Yes,
what would make us think that he understands the concept of poverty? It's a fact. Most people who are filthy rich were born with a silver spoon. Now, except like people like Missy Elliott, things like that.
like I'm saying, yeah, there's flukes. Mm-hmm.
The Rothschild dynasty began in the mid-1700s during the Napoleonic Wars,
What are you doing?
1803 to 1815. Nathan Rothschild pretty much single-handedly financed the British war effort,
Yeah.
pretty much all by himself.
The Rothschild.
This family took over the banks. They started in England, took over France, then
Yeah.
Austria. Naples. And eventually every country in the world, including the United States,
Yeah, it's us.
with the exception of, wait for it, Cuba, Iran, and North Korea.
That's it?
That's it. There were 4 more countries on this list in the year 2000. Afghanistan, Sudan, Iraq, and Libya. We saw how that all played out.
Yeah, not well.
By 2003, Afghanistan and Iraq were swallowed up by the Rothschild octopus.
They still got some good ass heroin.
And-
What?
And by,
I know all the drug places.
They get all
What's
the
wrong with
opium.
me?
and by 2011, Sudan and Libya were also gone. In Libya, a Rothschild bank was established in Benghazi while the country was still at war. Yet here we sit and argue about whether fast food employees should make enough to feed their families. The damn Mexicans are taking our jobs.
Taking our gerbs.
You must be a damn fool to think that someone less fortunate than you is taking from you. The fact remains that the fat cats and the tycoons not only have your money, they spend it on the demise of your children and grandchildren. That's not friendship. The reason why these affluent, plush people don't fight wars is because they create them. Since the 18th century, they have been buying soldiers to fight for them.
War makes money.
I mentioned this in my last Going Deep segment that we don't have an unemployment crisis. What we do have is a supply and demand crisis. Too many people, not enough jobs, and only a few people hold the money. The only way this changes is war on the rich. Start from the top, work your way down, get rid of all the billionaires. This weekend, I was reminded how ignorant and primitive we are still,
Sure.
despite evolution.
Yes, and infantile, immature perhaps even.
Right. I go to the live feed, before this McGregor Mayweather fight.
Yeah,
10,000 people watching the same feed. Comments were zooming by quick.
yeah, it was.
Over half of these comments were racial slurs, heritage shaming, and threats. Meanwhile, Connor and Floyd are toasting their paydays with a bottle of Chateau Mouton
Yeah.
1984 Rothschild
What's,
vintage red wine that cost $23,000 for 750
Probably tastes
milliliters.
like horse
Does the
piss.
wine
Piss.
blow you or what?
It tastes like horse piss.
Are we really still this stupid? If you are paying over $20,000 for a bottle of wine, I wouldn't be heartbroken to see your Richie Rich helicopter slam into the side of a mountain.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, after all, imagine the education I would have to give my child. I could give my child with an extra 20 grand. Imagine the mouse I could feed and the ability to assist people who weren't gifted with full mental capacities, like Wendy, with one bottle of wine.
Ooh.
My nephew tells me, they've earned their money. They deserve it. They deserve to keep it. Really? You know how many people needed to die to ensure their lavish life of insane luxury? They killed for it. It's blood money.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave with this thought. Virtually unknown to the general public, the fact is the U.S. Federal Reserve is a privately owned company sitting on its own patch of land.
Here we go with the
immune
Federal Reserve.
to the U.S. laws. The privately owned company, controlled by the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and Morgans, print the money for the U.S. government, which pays them interest for the favor. This means that if we were to reset the debt today and would begin reprinting money, we would be in debt to the Fed from the very first dollar loaned to our government. Also, most people living in the USA have no clue that the IRS is a foreign agency. To be more accurate, the IRS is a foreign private corporation of the IMF, International Monetary Fund, and it is the private army of our Federal Reserve. Its main goal is to make sure American people pay their tax and be good little slaves.
Damn it.
There you
He's
go.
so right.
And he just went deep and broke it off.
Monster. He snapped one off in our asses right there. Yes, he did. Wow. Going deep. If you have a rebuttal, PSP.
And
A
they're
connection
making the
show.
frogs gay.
John. Pornstar P. PSP at connectionshow.com. Even Wendy said she learned something.
Awesome.
Yes. And you
Let's
know, when
say
you
something.
reach Wendy on the Facebook live feed. So it is better to be rich, but it's better to make your way to being rich than get it all handed to you. But
Yeah.
Well, it only because your perception is off, I believe.
Yeah,
If
I
like
agree.
somebody like me were to come into money, I would have more compassion because I understand what it's like to be on that other
Right.
side.
Right.
For how long?
But
Let's say you got money 20 years ago. Okay, so you're a 20-something-year-old kid. you get money all of a sudden. How long would that last before all of a sudden you would?
I
be
don't
like,
have a dark heart, Mr. Punchline. I think it would
Yeah,
last.
really
I think it would
Punchline.
last.
But also the thing is
Money
what
grows,
would you
too.
earn that well, or if it was just given to you just because somebody random died, gave you a few $1 million, do you think that you would learn and appreciate it more if you had worked hard for the last 10 years and then all of a sudden you became a millionaire?
At
No.
this point, I think either way.
I think, yeah,
I'm with
at this
you
point
on
in my
that.
life.
At our
At this point, it
ages,
would be.
Chantel's listening to us and watching on the Facebook Live feed. She says, no, you don't get more compassion just because you get more money.
No, you don't get more compassion, but
No.
you have something to do with it. I mean, I have all the
Sure.
compassion in the world, but I can't give anybody a place to stay. I can't give anybody a sandwich or a meal.
I
because
can't do anything,
afford
so
it.
I can't, yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And I want to. I would
Mhm.
love to.
Sure.
I think I agree with you. I just think that sometimes money can corrupt you, and the more that you get, the more sort of like, oh, you know, you see people who come.
but get or earn, that's the thing.
Well, even
Well, see,
like
if-
people in
if-
Hollywood.
Like you said about your nephew or something getting out and blown all. I did the same thing because I didn't feel like I earned it.
Yeah.
So I just was like, I don't want it. And
Correct.
I partied and got rid of it.
There you go, that's what
So
I'm saying.
yeah, it's.
Maybe
If I
that's
got
what
in later on
happens.
in life, wow, that'd have been a different story. It's connections. Reasons why it's better to be rich than poor coming up next.
JP Morgan is now
I'm just
holding
buzzing you on the air.
Wendy, why are you being
No, that's
creepy, man? What the hell?
Somebody's got feedback.
Yeah, it was.
Is it you or
It
is
was
it?
me.
I think it's.
I think it's
Is it
you,
being you or is
Is
it
it,
you?
is it Punchline? It's
No,
because he's
it's
close to the mic with his
It's always
headphones.
Mr. Punch.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Your wife says people who earn the money from nothing understand and can sympathize with the plight of the regular people, the little people. You're right. I mean, in a way, you're right. Yeah. I give you that. Wendy, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. You confuse
Yeah,
me
you,
too.
your grammar is killing me, kid.
Your typing skills are bad.
Skype in.
No. Then I would clearly be like, no. Only because that would just derail things right now. And you know how I feel about that.
Yeah, no derailing.
Not a lot.
Not from crazy people, especially. I think insane people.
So, what happened when I would kid? Yeah, Wendy, that's great. I would, yeah. Wow. All words that don't connect, really. Okay. So
That's
Linda,
connections. She found us after
she's
11, 12, 13, 14 years.
She's been on the direct messages for a while. Support my cause. I need cigarettes.
That's called persistence. We should have had her on the sales team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably could have done something for us, huh? Nah, it's all good. We good. It's all good, people. Lacey, where'd you go? Are you still there?
Lacey.
Lacey, Evan, how are you doing? No, I don't know where Dana is tonight either.
Sorry, when I said that, I was thinking Lacey Lingerie.
Yes.
Mhm.
Where is
No,
that?
That's
Where did that come from? Lacey Lingerie.
Look at
Grease
Walking
thing?
around in women's underwear. I don't know. Jan Johns.
That was funny.
That was a good. That was one of my favorite ones. Red.
Who was it?
That's not Red Peters. It's the other guy that used to do all the.
He did like all the parodies.
He used to do all those parody songs back in the day.
I think to kind of try to help your ambition a little bit, we're going to give you some reasons why it's better to be rich than poor.
I think there's some
Not
pretty
like
good
you
reasons.
need any kind of
No,
reasons,
we'll
but
find some reasons.
How about a lot of reasons?
Or
I'll
not.
give you a lot of reasons. Ones you may have not even thought about.
yeah, we're gonna make you think. Because it's more than just relationship radio.
Yeah, it's thinking radio. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Chick can't hold their smoke.
Interactive radio, we talk to the guests.
They talk to us.
We
You're a
talk to our
family,
Facebook
really.
Live family, and we will be talking to our YouTube family.
Talking
You're
to
there.
you, YouTube.
I'm all by myself on the YouTube chat. I just thought I'd let you know.
I'm not chatting, but I'm watching.
Okay, well, I'm watching and I'm
We got
chatting.
4 people on right now. So.
4.
Interesting.
That's pretty impressive. All
We're
right. Well, at least we're
experimenting
checking
with
it out.
the YouTube right now. We like the little effect we got there.
Is this one of the things you were looking at?
But that doesn't mean we're running away from our Facebook family, our Connections family, because we're not. We just wanted to add to the family.
Watch.
You see how these
Have a baby.
come up?
Yes.
YouTube is our new
But you
baby.
didn't like that one as much as
No, but see how I pulled up his link and now it knows exactly what we're looking
Yeah,
at.
that was Still
Bitches. Bitches.
We're done.
No, you're not. They come back. You saw what was going on. Come here. No, leave.
No.
No.
What up?
No.
I'm back.
Good. We only have 2 more segments. What the hell?
I'm tired.
Yeah. We're all tired.
My ass
Oh,
hurts.
my back.
Oh, right here.
Oh, I got the
I got the
itch.
shingles.
Oh, it hurts.
I was waiting for it.
I'm tired.
Punchline.
You knew it was coming.
I got too much for London cheese.
Yes.
Again?
Yep.
I like playing it twice.
Uh-huh.
Whole new audience. You don't know. Sing it, girl. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it.
She's singing
She's
Friday
right there.
night.
I know. She didn't like this one. I said it's time.
Time to get back in your chair. I'm coming back from commercial.
It's like deja voodoo. Talking about why it's better to be rich than poor, and you know, you're singing, and I love when people sing in my studio. So it makes me happy because we always have a good time.
I was lip syncing, hoping that somebody on the live stream would think it was me.
I don't think you ever see it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
On old man's money, it's a bitch, cause it gone too far. You know it don't matter anyway. Say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. Don't you know that it's wrong to take what is given you so far gone on your own. But you can't get along if you try to be strong, but you'll never be strong. Oh, you're a rich girl and you've gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl. You're too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely. High and dry. Out of the rain.
Isn't it she's a bitch
It's
girl?
so easy.
It says at one point,
it's a bitch girl.
To hurt others when you can't feel pain. Don't you know? Don't you know love can grow? Cause there's too much to give. Cause you'd rather live for the thrill of it all. Oh, it's a bitch girl. And you've gone too far. Cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl, and it's gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You say money, but it won't get you too far. You say money, but it won't get you too far. You say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. And you say you rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. You're a rich girl. Rich girl, oh, you're a rich girl.
All right, you guys.
Yay.
It's my favorite part.
Whenever you have the
That's-
chicken studio, you really have to take advantage of the situation. That was Linda Nunez along with us, the Connections crew. Yeah, except for Lizzie.
I don't like to sing because I know that I sing off key.
Oh,
so
see, I
sing,
didn't
we
know
like
that.
to sing, baby.
You just offset Mr. Punchline.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Together we
right.
can be on key. So there you
You're
go.
all right.
Oh, shut up. You guys drive me insane.
Aw.
Look, I'm just saving people from losing their
The
hearing.
cookies.
Their cookies. Yeah.
No, this
Keeps the
would be.
ratings from going down.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
welcome.
that. So there's always been tension between the have and have-nots. That's, if nothing else, we've explained that to you tonight here on Connections, because we are talking about money and whether it's important to have it, whether you really need it. And the consensus is, yeah, it'd be nice to have enough.
Yes, 75,000
75,000
75.
apparently is the cap. Yep,
A year.
a year.
it's the cap a year.
Thank you.
Clarify that. Okay.
Doesn't that keep you in a lower tax bracket,
Mm.
and if you go above 75, you're in
I
a
think
different.
it
I would have
depends.
no idea.
I think they're actually gonna redo that,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Nine. Another one? Are you kidding me?
So they say that the more money you have, you live longer.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Health
Because
insurance.
you get the insurance and get the stuff you need.
You can,
Well, yeah, that
you can
makes
buy
sense.
organic food.
You can get surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what you can do? Touch the reins out in Africa.
I drums are waiting tonight.
Come on, those things down there.
I don't know the words.
Of course.
Blah, 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 blah.
The moonlight is rising,
Okay, sorry.
There you go. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boys, it's waiting there for you. There we go. See, it's weird, right? Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing 100 men or more could ever do. I miss the rains out in Africa. I miss the rains. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Ooh. Wow. What was that? That was a frog? No, that was a clam.
Trying to find Linda, but I keep on finding Mr.
Wild dogs
Punchline.
cry as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. Ah, that's it. I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, running from this thing that I've become. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. I left the race down in Africa.
Hurry, boy.
Right?
You're
This
Hurry,
is all
boy.
I hear when Mr. Punchline sings.
Alright. I know. I like it.
The dogs are all scared.
Oh, John, shut up. John says stop. I'm killing him. Hey, they're making me sing it all by myself. It's my fault. Fine. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. Oh my God. Gonna take a lot and drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I let the rain turn it out. I let the rains.
I just had to see what happened when I quit singing.
We all hid in our shells.
It gets funny.
You guys enough of that crap. Look, either through hard work or just being born rich, okay? The wealthy clearly have advantages over us less fortunate.
Well, heck yeah,
Singing
they get better
lessons for
schools,
one.
better
Yeah.
everything.
Singing lessons, piano lessons,
Safer cars.
you live longer, just shit. You usually do better in school too.
Right. You eat
Yeah.
better. You eat better
Mhm.
food.
You
Yeah.
also get better access to better drugs.
Do you know how much? You know how expensive like fruits and vegetables are versus
Yes, I do because
Yes,
I
yeah.
actually go to the
Fruits.
store and shop.
That's
Are
why it makes mine
ridiculous,
do.
and they vary. Sometimes they're more expensive.
That's
than
true.
others. I mean,
Then you get diabetes.
it's hard to eat healthy,
Yeah.
It is hard to eat.
and it's more expensive to eat healthy. You have to try harder.
Yes. It's
Pay
cheaper.
lower taxes if you're rich.
Yeah, it's cheaper. to-
Actually, no,
How is that?
you don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't
The
think
rich
you do.
people are
Okay,
smart.
let me
They
s-
work really hard for their money and they
Okay.
don't.
The
Okay, I
the
know.
richest
They all
1%
don't write it
actually
very
pays
well.
a 90% of the taxes. I'm just gonna say that and then fact.
I don't know what you just
I'm
said.
not really sure.
But
I think
the
you asked
reason
for
why
it.
they've been hitting a lower tax bracket is because that they donate to charities, so they're able to use
Right,
that
just
as a
right
write-off.
off. There's a lot of different things. Cucumbers are really high. What are you talking about on the Facebook feed? It makes no sense. Oh, you mean the price of cucumbers?
Oh.
I'm all right.
Okay.
I forgot. Oh, I'm confused
You
for a
can
little
afford-
bit there.
You can afford to dress better.
Absolutely.
Stop it. I look good in t-shirts.
I look good in bleached pants. Wait till I stand
Yeah.
up. You see, I'm covered in bleach in these
Are they
pants.
bleached out? Oh, I didn't
Yes.
even notice. Of course, like you said, health issues, lower taxes, eating better food, better chance of surviving a car accident.
Really?
Well, yeah,
What'd I
because
say?
you may not be driving.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if you are, you're likely driving a higher end vehicle,
Of
and that
course.
dramatically
A
increases your
Lexus.
chance
Better
of walking
airbags.
away.
Everyone knows rich people
Lexus.
have better.
Unlike me and half the people in this room, you don't ever have to worry about student loan debt.
Which is basically slavery.
Uh-huh.
So if you have student debt, you're a slave.
I'm a slave.
It's the lizard people.
Stop it! You can afford to dress better because you can afford a higher level of quality garments, not just the crap that sort of looks good but falls apart after 3 washes.
Yeah, but you know, some of those garments are ridiculously
Oh no,
expensive.
there's some stupid
Oh, yeah.
stuff going on.
I mean, $250 for a polo shirt, please. Come on.
Yeah, I don't get
Really?
that. I never got that.
You can travel the world. You can do more for the world.
You
Like-
can meet
Dude.
fancy people like us.
Like I said,
Feed the world. Let them know.
That's
we're
Christmas.
the
That's Christmas. No, no.
Sorry.
You can
Yes.
travel the world too. And long or the short, you don't have to worry
And you
about
can travel first class.
bills.
Yeah.
You can follow your passion, even if it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
even if it's
stupid.
You can enjoy
Ridiculous.
gorgeous views.
You get to meet famous people,
That's what I
Yes,
just said.
like us.
That's
Like
just-
us.
and you get to meet famous people,
Like us.
like us.
and sex keeps your mind sharp. That's my go-to.
Drink.
Wait.
Imagine
Odor.
You probably have a.
Oh.
You probably have a second home somewhere. You know other languages because you're all multicultural and crap. This is if you have money.
Yeah.
This
you
is
don't
why
have to
it's
imagine
better.
this, not having to look at a price tag.
Yeah. I noticed that when I
That is
lost my money.
Bitch, please.
Can you imagine the price not being a deciding factor on whether you buy something or not?
If you
Yeah.
ever want to feel like that, just go into the Dollar Tree with about $40. And you're like, I can buy
I know
everything.
It's all crap.
Dollar Tree
I will live
millionaire.
forever.
I don't even have to look.
You fly privates. I mean, you fly private.
You're funny. You can afford to go to space if you want to, man.
No.
Of course, you
I'll
can get a
pass.
higher education. You can afford a really good lawyer.
Wait.
OJ.
If you end up going to space and you have sex on that flight, then what would that be considered? Because that's past the Mile High Club.
8 Mile High Club.
Yeah, it's like 100-mile high club. I don't know, man.
SpaceX.
We'll have to ask their astronauts.
All the astronauts have been mostly guys, so I don't think there's a lot of sex. But maybe there is.
You guys. Hey, our artist of the week's coming up next. And
Sex in space.
One last embrace.
One Last Embrace is coming up. We're not gonna have sex in space today. And you gotta wonder who that poor guy is that got left all by himself with Jim Croce and got no love. You know, like he's doing just as much work there. Check him out.
Yep.
Yeah, he must have been a have-not.
Yep.
It's the hair.
It's the.
Did they really
It's the
need to do
nose.
such a close-up of Jim? I mean,
Yeah.
I
It's
would have pulled back
disturbingly
a
close.
little bit.
Emmett
Nose
says
hair.
if he ever becomes a millionaire, the first thing to do would be to make a donation to the DeLand Naval Station Museum and PT3 Restoration Project.
What the hell is that?
Okay,
That's
you know what?
cool.
We don't know what that is, but you can donate to us.
Airplanes.
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
I think he's talking about my belly button.
Oh, the
Is it
P.
navel?
Yeah, the naval and P3 something. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
Yep.
weird. One Last Embrace, our artist of the week, coming up next. All part of what we call connections.
Isn't that Chuck?
Did he say he was on the blow?
Isn't that Chuck?
Huh?
It looks like Chuck.
That the guy in the background was like, man, I got no fucking love. I got robbed. Hi guys. Hey, I hope you're enjoying it. Love the song from last
Oliver
night.
Stone was really good looking back in the
Back in the
day.
day, he was
Yeah,
fun.
he was.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah,
I
that was
was
when he was like
like,
22 or 23.
Damn. Then you're like, what does it look like now?
Ah!
Hopefully that's bad.
Oh, that's
That's
not
bad.
No, that's not good.
Don't even know.
Hi guys, want to thank you all for watching us tonight. We got one more segment with you, and then we'll be back again tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. That's Eastern time. We're having a lot of fun tonight. We feel like the chains are off. You know what I mean? You ever have one of those days? They let the patients run the asylum. Yeah.
Wow. I was going through these and I was like, oh Jesus, where's the?
Oh,
Go back to the
Jesus.
beginning.
Oh,
What? Yeah, the eye, right? How do I not understand what I'm typing? I don't understand what you're typing.
So you guys think I'm doing all right handling myself with all these women in the room?
PTF3 restoration. Ah, yeah.
my nipples are sore.
Stop it!
See, it's not easy.
See it?
Fine,
She
fine.
is.
Stop it!
You're leaving us now. Bye.
Bye.
She's going back her cups here.
I never know with her. She, you know. Yeah, I know, Braid. The show goes by so
It
fast.
could be shingles.
Let's see. Thomas says, million artists out there, very few make it big, but there are many. Oh, yeah, they get wrong. It's all about timing and who you talk to suck. I mean, let's be honest.
I don't know. I was on my way here and I heard a Kid
Lizzie
Rock
said what
song
word?
on the way here.
Hmm?
I heard a Kid Rock song on the way here.
Mm.
Yeah. And you want
Now I
to
think
go
I
for
have
it?
Hep C.
Oh, man.
You think so?
Kid Rock.
Can you get that from listening to Kid Rock?
You can. I think you can.
Damn it.
I think you can get that from listening to Grace Slick
Pretty
too.
sure, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Or watching any movie.
They don't call her Grace Slick for nothing.
For
Yeah.
nothing, not for nothing, people.
Natasha, what was her name? The girl that's in Orange is the New Black. She was
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Schmaxy. What's her name? Yeah.
Nichols.
Snippy Nichols. Yeah.
Hi, Connections family.
I
Hey,
never know what her
Tommy.
last name is because I watched her. from-
Leone or something like that.
Something weird. I watched her from like that weird Hollywood movie that she was
Hey,
in.
Down out in
Christine.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's our Connections
I
family
think she had a
doing.
fun role there. How you guys doing? Right? Right?
Speaking of
That's
Hep C.
Hey, you guys
Speaking
rich?
of Hep C.
Because we are.
You poor
Because
like us?
she
It's
had it.
okay to be poor.
Also heroin.
It's not as fun sometimes.
She had like
certain
a
things.
real like after that.
But the
movie,
goal is to
she
fix
just
that, right? Or at
Oh,
least
she did.
enjoy
Yeah,
life
she was
and
in
travel.
that, right? That's what I
Too
heard.
many people work too hard, and then by 65, they're done. They don't even want to spend the money. They're tired.
Give it to us. We'll take it.
So, you know, live every day. It's the travel. It's not the It's kind of like music. You don't listen to the music to get to the end. Otherwise, they just play the last piece of it.
True.
Trees of Life, I kind of got that from them.
It's true,
I
though.
can't own it.
It's true. It's why I can't. I hate doing voice tracking with music because it's they want you to just come in and talk the first 15 seconds out and then talk the last 10 seconds and it's like I like the whole goddamn song.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of the whole thing and that's the song.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about FM radio.
Mm-hmm.
I mean music radio, not this, but music radio.
What are you saying, song?
If you're
Thanks, Greg.
rich, you can provide for your family better. You can always have clean clothes, have access to the latest technology.
Hey,
Hey, I'm
said
poor, but my clothes are
my
clean.
queen, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I it may not be fancy or new, but damn it,
They're
Yeah.
clean.
it's clean.
It's
Wendy
clean.
sent me 21 photos. Thanks, Wendy.
Your remote now.
Any nudes? Is that wrong?
God, no.
If you pull that up, do not show me. I mean, I can never unsee that. I will
You
change
never
this
been
song.
a call screener when you call in.
Charlie Melbro, Sexy Artist of the Week.
Do the plush
I
line.
was dancing and I forget about stuff. I hate when that happens. Are you all right? Was it wiggle? Was it flopping into your direction over there?
Mr. Punchline has the creepiest dance you would
Ever.
ever seen,
I'm not kidding.
and I'm horrified.
No.
Do not do the
It's nothing like
No.
the Congo line. Okay, the Punchline is much different.
Freaking disturbing is what it is.
Very weird.
White boy.
All right, look, our band of the week is a good one. We like them a lot. They're brought to us by the Queen of the Scene. The band is called One Last Embrace. You can find them online at Facebook, One Last Embrace. Like them, follow them. They get right back to you. They got a lot of things going on. They're going to be playing at the Brewitarian in Stuart, Florida, coming up on September 23rd. I was thinking that's near the prison, but that's not.
It's actually where Mrs. Punchline's from.
Stuart. Send it back.
They'll be in Sanford too, close to the area.
Yeah,
At,
this
West
should be at
End.
the West End Trading. That'll be fun. So
October 7th.
yeah, October 7th. So check them out there. And what I want you to do right now is all of us to listen to the song from One Last Embrace. This one we're playing tonight is called Gold. So I hope that you like it. It seems to be one very interesting song. It's from their album Mechanical Hearts. And the verbs, the words, the music, it's good.
Nice.
They do the dueling deal too with the guys and the girl voice, and for whatever reason it's not loaded. But I was stalling really well, wasn't I?
You
Yeah.
did fantastic. I wanted
I couldn't tell.
Let's just keep talking.
No, I got it now. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that's why I was. It's called Gold. One Last Embrace. Our sexy artist of the millennium.
Look, I'm
I got that.
Ali Sheedy. The Breakfast Club.
Rock'em sock'em robots. Watch this now. Well, that's some serious drumming. That drummer is really good. Oh my god.
Can I tell you how much I really like this group?
It's pretty wild, right?
I'm getting hooked.
And she's a country lover.
Yeah.
That was One Last.
That means a lot.
It does mean a
It
lot.
does mean
One
a lot.
Last Embrace. Linda Nunez, our resident musician, artist extraordinaire. What do you think?
I give it an A+.
A+.
Mm-hmm. I like it a lot.
Jeez.
Good beat, kept me
Right.
engaged. Yeah.
Ah, awesome. Got to say hi to a new listener out there, Jan. She's been checking us out. What's up, Jan?
Hey, Jan.
Jan. All right.
And
Hey,
Chantel, too. She's new.
Chantel's
And
new.
Tate.
And we had a bunch of new listeners come on board tonight. So
And Wendy.
That's only my brother.
if you like what you hear and you see, make sure that you tell your friends about
Sure.
Connection Show. We do it Monday through Friday, 10 to midnight. And the news thing is how we wrap everything up. It's a little bit of something that you may not hear somewhere else. And if you do, you probably would have heard it here first. Because tomorrow I'll give you like, what?
You're like, did I hear that or did I dream it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so there was that whole Game of Thrones very, very short finale,
I
right?
hadn't seen it.
Not giving away any.
Awesome.
Ah,
It was so awesome.
dude, this killed in that
Incest.
one and then incest and baby. No, I don't want.
I heard about that.
I didn't watch it.
I
I'm just
incest
making
you
it up.
watch it.
Stop it. Okay, well, I'm not doing spoilers about Game of Thrones, okay? What I'm trying to tell you is
Oh,
this is weird, and I totally expect it. You see, people are now canceling HBO in rapid numbers. Why? Because they only got it to see the season of Game of Thrones. Why keep paying $15 a month on top while the show is between seasons? And it's going to be a long time before that next one comes out.
Yeah.
Netflix is peppering subscribers with buzz show after buzz show. How long can they keep that up? You know? Is there a reason to renew Hulu?
No, I didn't renew mine.
Once you finish whatever episode of Handmaid's Tale you're on,
Have
that's
you
pretty much
seen
it.
Disjointed?
I'm trying to watch it. You were watching it, right? And I've been seeing plugs about it.
It's kind of funny.
Kathy Bates is hilarious.
She
She's
owns
awesome.
it. Whatever she
What
steps
is
into,
this
she
on? And I'm not watching
Probably
it.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
see.
What is it?
disjointed.
Okay.
Joint
I got to watch it because you know I'm a Kathy Bates lover.
Night, Lacey. So concurrent with this whole rise of on-demand streaming video is that one that could probably spell doom for the TV industry. Again, people who subscribe to a service just for one show and then cancel it until it returns back to the air.
Hulu.
All right.
It's all about Law and Order Special Victims Unit. The end.
This
I'm almost done. I sent you the picture. That girl's
Yeah.
actually really hot.
She is beautiful.
An elderly couple has attained their goal of eating at every one of these restaurants in the United States.
Krispy Kreme,
Nope.
Golden Corral.
McDonald's.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Big fat people.
Burger King.
Well, somebody already said McDonald's. That was the
no,
obvious one.
no.
McDonald's.
And chicken and
Oh,
dumplings.
Popeyes.
Nope, close.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, big fat people.
Zaxby's.
American.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. I said Golden Corral.
Perkins?
You were close, no.
Don't know. I
Family
give up.
Got one
Tree.
right up the street.
Boston Market.
We rarely ever eat there.
Horrible restaurant number 4.
Cracker Barrel.
Uh-huh.
They
Oh.
ate at every Cracker Barrel in the United
That's
States.
been
Oh,
some crackers
sorry.
now.
What one would you think about that for tomorrow, guys? What one would you have to every chain? Could you do it?
Yes.
Starbucks,
Yes.
you got one? Think about it. Maybe we'll remember for tomorrow.
I then.
Thanks, guys. It's been great. Linda, Lizzie, Punchline, Pornstar Pete, Melissa Fox. Love you, mean it. True.
Bye.
Nice job, guys. All right, now we have to say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody.
Thanks, all. Good night. Love you, man.
Love
And
you.
bye-bye.
Love you.
And
Good night.
still saying
You know what?
bye-bye.
There was a-
Yeah, I want to look at it. They say, "Are you sure you want to stop